Alright, time for part 4 of Mischief Makers. Starting off in the third area of Mt.Snow with Clam Pie Shake. Basically, the idea is you use the clan pot for pretty much everything. Well, not everything, but you do need it for a few things in this level. So you just grab all of the items and put it in the pot. Then you can shake up the pot and combine items. 2 flowers produces a ninja star. I'm not sure how that makes sense, but that's how it works. All of those blue gems combined make a green gem, which you want to keep for now. And 4 bombs make a clan bomb. But we've only got 2 bombs in there now, I think, so we need some more. Lucky those nice clancers throw bombs at us. So we can use those to make the clan bomb we need to get through here. And apparently I didn't shake it enough, so I have to start over. There we go. There are more flowers there, but I don't see why you would even need ninja stars in this level. There's not really any enemies to deal with. These flowers are in the way. And you shake up these blue gems to combine them to another green gem. Then you keep shaking, and these 2 green gems eventually combine to make the gold gem. Then you use this clan pot to get through these spikes without taking any damage, which is pretty interesting. Okay, apparently falling down there takes me closer to where I needed to go anyway, so it wasn't really a bad thing. And if you use that clancer correctly, the jump clancer, you use it to jump over those bombs, or spikes, or thorns as he just called them. And that's how you get to the end of this level. Took almost 2.5 minutes. That was a pretty long level. Now for Clans War. You have to grab that clancer right off the bat and shake him for the gold gem, because if you don't, he dies almost right away from all the bombs in the area. It's one of the harder gold gems to find if you don't know what you're looking for. Just because he dies so easily. He dies before you even notice he's there, pretty much. And once you have the gold gem, there's not too much else to worry about in the level. Just grab this guy's missile launcher and shake it, and you get these homing missiles, which make the rest of this boss, this mini boss, pretty easy. And that's the end of that level. Took under a minute for an A rank. Next is Missile Surf, which is definitely not one of my favorite levels in the game. Basically, you just ride this missile along. Depending on where you are on the missile, it balances it going up and down. And of course there are things that get in the way, because otherwise it would just be too easy and then you have to start over, but there are checkpoints later in the level, otherwise it would be so much more annoying. Which would be hard to imagine. balance in this tiny little space, which I failed to do again, and we go back to the start. And this is why I find this level so annoying. Try to fit in this spot again, and I made it this time. Keep balancing. And I think this is where one of the checkpoints is, so I don't have to be as careful from now on, but I'm still not gonna go out and die on purpose because that would just be stupid. Alright, making good progress in the level now. I think there's another checkpoint right around here. Just gotta avoid getting shot by these guys. Throw that guy off. Otherwise they'll just try to punch you. You need to grab that clan bomb there and keep it from getting hit by any of those smaller missiles. Otherwise it'll blow up. You needed to break that, which will allow you to get to the end of the level there, but there's an arrow over there that points up, and the only way to get up here is by continuing to ride the missile. And then you can see the gold gem, so we'll grab that and then head to the end of the level. Grab a few more of those gems that made up the arrow first. For clan ball lift. It's basically what it sounds like. You use all of these lift things that are made up of these clan ball things. That's basically how you get around most of the level. Switching between these and avoiding the obstacles that will shoot you. Well, these ones will, the other ones didn't really shoot you, but the arrow points down, but I'm gonna try going this way instead. If you make that jump correctly, it's a pretty easy shortcut and you can land there, but if you don't, you have to use this thing to get the statues to boost yourself up. And the gold gem is up there above these swinging clancers. And once you have the gold gem, you can just exit the level easily. Really, the gold gems I'm considering to be a priority now, but I'm not going to get all of them in this playthrough. Unless there are bonus parts. Even then, I will struggle with it. Because there are some gold gems I can just never get. And I might as well not deal with all these hazards and all this war going on. I can just dash right past everything. Speed things up. There are a lot of red gems up there, but you can't really get most of those right now. You need to use this to grab that bomb before it lands, because you need that clan pot down there. This clan pot, you check the contents and it has like 3 clancers with jetpacks. And so you shake it up and it somehow combines those 3 clancers into this gigantic flying one you can ride around. Which is pretty cool. You can gather all of these red gems here. And most importantly, there's the gold gem. And then you can just ride this guy to the end of the level. Though he controls pretty badly in tight spaces. Just bouncing off of everything, but I'll just leave him there. He can live in peace while I fight this mini-boss, who seems to throw a bunch of children at you, which you have to throw back, killing them. Just to damage this guy. They also have bombs sometimes, which definitely makes it easier and quicker. This guy without his machine is completely harmless. He doesn't carry anything, but the level doesn't advance until we kill him. And then he explodes, of course. And we're ready to move on to the next level. Chili Dog. Another mini-boss, but this one, the mini-boss, is the whole level. Basically, I'm just gonna keep shaking him a lot for the start of the battle. You can probably guess why. And there it is, the gold gem. When I did this level for practice, that gold gem definitely took a lot more shaking to get, and I'm not sure why that is. Took me like 5 or 6 minutes just shaking him, or at least it felt like that long. But this time he seemed to give it up on like the 3rd try. So now we can just focus on killing him. And there he goes. Just roll around in the snow while we're waiting for the star to appear. There it is. Took just over a minute to finish that level with the gold gem, and we're moving on to Snowstorm Maze. It's a fairly straightforward maze, so I don't need a guide for it or anything. First off, before dealing with the maze, we want the gold gem. Just gotten by taking this jump clancer over onto those spikes. That jump clancer definitely is not supposed to be in there. But I can't seem to get him out, so I'll have to use this other thing. This star here is a star that just resets the level, basically. Except it still counts the gold gem as gotten, so I don't have to worry about that. You should ride that tricycle into there with the other tricycle and take this jump clancer and put it near here with the other jump clancer. And then you get the real star that advances you in the level. Okay, I think you just use this clam pie to store some of those bombs, basically. I think you only need one, and the others are just in case you screw it up. Because there is a star there, which you can also use if you screw this up, but you just need one clan bomb to blow that up and continue with the level. And you shake this and you get another clan pot. You're going to want to take all of these kids and shove them all in the pot. Which you'd think would be cruel, but it's kind of necessary for this level. And once you've gotten them all in the pot, you take the pot over here, just set it down there, and you try to throw all of the kids out. Unfortunately, the controls for emptying the clan pot are completely terrible, and it's very hard to stay on the pot. And there's no real way to throw them all out quickly. And the game lags a bit when the star appears because of all the snow effects and everything. Because of how hard it is to get all of the kids out of the clan pot quickly, it's kind of annoying if you're trying to get an S rank or something, which I don't think I've ever gotten one in any level, let alone that one. It's hard to even get an A rank with those stupid kids. At least on the first try when getting the gold gem, but... Anyway, it's time to fight Lunar. In the snow. He believes he's the strongest guy in the universe, and this will be a quick fight. This is just a mini boss, so you don't have to worry too much about anything. Just let him shoot you and grab his bullets until the gold gem appears, and then you can just... worry about finishing him off with his own bombs. I don't think throwing him really helps too much. I guess you have to get the bombs before he's ready to block. Or I guess just throwing him back into the bombs works too. I never tried that before. You still have to be quick about it either way though. Right, well, I made a lot of mistakes, but there, he's done. And Lunar blames his loss on the snow, and Marina flies away, which I don't know how she even does that. It's like she can't do it in the gameplay, I guess, but... for story reasons, she has some kind of special powers. Of course, that's really unnecessary. It's just for dramatic effect, I guess, but... Anyway, this Clancer is a rich guy who runs some kind of scam hotel and makes a lot of money off of it, so you can just shake him and steal all of his red gems. He's got a lot of them, and if you're ever short on red gems, you can use him, but... I don't think I've ever found myself short on red gems in this game. And if you when you continue on in this level, you run into all of these hotel guests who fell for this scam. This hotel has no bathroom or doors. And everybody you talk to goes to see the owner. He's going to make the owner suffer, which is good for him. Here you can race this guy that's training for the 100-meter dash. There's really no reason to, but you might as well. It's useful in the next level. He's pretty easy to beat and you only get a single red gem when you beat him. Really what you want to practice is this skipping rope event. Even though there is no skipping rope event this year, it's still good to practice for it. So just jump it with all of these Clancers. Red gems will steadily appear. And eventually, it will blow up. Well, the skipping rope will. There we go. And it surrenders the gold gem. We're preparing for the festival here. And I'll be doing the athletic festival in the next part. Because it's somewhat of a long level. At least it feels like it is. Geold passed away, which is another grammar or spelling mistake in the game, but it's not a big deal. It just is to me. It just bothers me, but anyway, we make a deal with the team that we join the white team, and if the white team wins, then Marina gets the prize of the professor. And if the red team wins, I'm guessing that guy gets the prize. That creepy pink guy there. Anyway, that will be the end of part 4. I'll be back in part 5 for the day of level, and obviously some more levels, because one part wouldn't make a good level. Or one level wouldn't make a good part. Anyway, yeah, that's it.